Hello viewers. So Peter Obi visited Nsukka in Enugu State over the weekend, and there he donated 20 million naira to Faith Foundation Mission Hospital there in Nsukka. And also he went to the school, Anglican Grammar School, to be with the people of the school and also to interact with them. And this is a man that everyone knows that he's a man with the right heart for the people. He is actually not doing this for campaign, because we know that other leaders, before they will give out such amount of money, it is that they are campaigning. But we've seen it even after the campaigns are over, even after the 2023 election is over, even after the court case is over. Peter Obi is still going about doing good. He's still going about ensuring that Nigerians who are in lack get help. And this is a man that we all know has a priceless heart. And also, currently in Jigawa State, the people are now kicking against Tinubu's presidency, as a video that is currently making the rounds on the internet shows how an elderly man is stoning the billboard of Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, and they are saying that they don't want this particular administration to continue in office. And this is what well-meaning Nigerians have been saying. We all know that it will get to the point where Nigerians will be tired, and indeed the people are tired because they didn't vote for this administration. Instead, they force themselves on the people regardless of the fact that Nigerians didn't vote for them. And also, kidnapping have gotten to another point in Nigeria where kidnappers are now asking for bags of rice as ransom. This shows that the poverty in our nation is currently on the high. I will be giving us details on this and more. But before we go fully into it, I would like us to please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you will get updates whenever we post a new video. See what Peter Obi shared on his X account about his visit to Nsukka. He said, "Over the weekend, I visited Nsukka in Enugu State, where I donated 20 million to the Faith Foundation Mission Hospital Nsukka. This is in line with my consistent commitment of investing in the most critical areas of national development, namely health, education, etc." And also he wrote, "Over the weekend, I was opportuned to have an enriching interaction with the old school boys of Nsukka High School, Anglican Grammar School, Nsukka at their National Convention 2023. And from all this, we all know that this man is a man interested in the future generation. This man is a man interested in Nigerians, because he's so concerned about the health of the people. He's so concerned about the educational system. There is no politician in our nation that has proven to be consistent when it comes to ensuring that the people get quality education. Just look at what he did while he was governor in Anambra State. You will see that this man has been consistent when it comes to ensuring that people have access to quality and good education. Someone that spent millions of naira to ensure that schools have computers, and to rebuild some hospitals in Anambra State, just to ensure that people have access to good and quality education and also access to good hospitals. And we know that this is actually a man that Nigerians trooped out in their mass to vote for. But the INEC failed Nigerians, and also the judiciary failed Nigerians, and gave the people at the end of the day someone they didn't vote for. We've seen all what Tinubu is doing, that his administration is not concerned about the people. He prefers to travel outside Nigeria and bring shame on the people, just the way he did in this his last trip in Saudi Arabia. You are in the country, yet your people are being deported from a country like Saudi Arabia, and you could not do anything to help them. You kept quiet, and you are there, and you are lying to the people that Saudi Arabia is coming to help Nigeria. But look at a man who has the heart for the people. His primary concern is to ensure that the people get help. He's not doing this for campaign, because we all know that campaign seasons are over, and he's still consistent with his love for Nigerians. Reacting to this person here said, "Peter Obi is the ideal leader Nigeria deserves. He is thoughtful, benevolent, and forward-thinking, with a genuine concern for the people's welfare and the nation's future. His leadership style is a blueprint for the kind of governance that can drive real change and uplift our country. And this is it. Indeed, he is a man that has the people at heart. He is thoughtful, he's benevolent, and he thinks ahead. He thinks of the future, not just how to squander money from his own pocket. Look at what he's doing for the people. Yet, this current administration is thinking of how to spend billions of naira on yachts, how to spend for themselves, how to renovate their houses, and allocating stipends that cannot even reach the masses for the masses. Another person here also reacted and said, "That's who you are, Okute. It wasn't about election. You just needed a political position to do more." And that's it. Peter Obi has always been like this. He has always been a man that is concerned about the people. Him coming out to look for political position is to have a platform where he can do more, a platform where he can make major decisions. A platform where he can make major decisions for the betterment of the people, not just that he's coming to eat the nation's money like we are seeing that these politicians are doing. Another person here also reacted and said, "God bless you, my very own president. So long as God remains on his divine throne, your pockets will never run dry. Your benevolence is highly commendable. I have learned a lot and still learning from you." This person here also reacted and said, "Elections are over. Peter Obi is still going about his normal life and still giving heavy amount of money to sectors, but people who said they will teach Peter Obi lessons are the ones crying all over. Money cannot buy the kind of love Peter Obi enjoys. He is loved by well-meaning Nigerians, and only criminals hate him." And this is just see the way the love that these students are showering on him because they believe in him. They look at him as the future that everyone will want to have, a future, a person that has the heart that everyone will want to have. Another person here also reacted and said, "My president, His Excellency Peter Obi, thanks for your investment of time and resources to ensure better lives for Nigeria's future generations." This person here also reacted and said, "Imagine when election season was hot, everyone was begging Peter Obi to slow down with his traveling, asking him to rest. Elections are way over. Man is still moving like the wind." Now you guys know that this has always been Okute's lifestyle, reaching out to the people directly. Another person here also reacted and said, "No individual, government, or group have donated more to education in Nigeria more than one man. His name is Peter Obi. This man single-handedly changed the face of education in his native Anambra State. Anambra State is now the #1 in education in Nigeria, and that's it. And it's all thanks to Peter Obi because he knows the value of education and he will go all out to ensure that he gives it to the people. And now that's actually what governance should be, not just that you are there, you are just trying to eat, trying to enjoy for yourself. Imagine that Peter Obi is currently the president of Nigeria, that our mandate was not stolen. We know that the NLC will not be on this strike. We know that even ASU will not join them because he will ensure that ASU get what they are supposed to get. But this administration is not concerned, just the way Buhari's administration was not concerned about our educational sector. They were not concerned about the workers. All what they are after is their pockets and how to favor people that fought for them to be in power. Also, this person here reacted and said, "Peter Obi's pocket never runs dry. You will never see him twerking for political appointments or begging anyone for urgent 2K. Why? Because he has more than enough and plenty more where that came from. Can you imagine what Nigeria would be like when Peter Obi is president? That's it. Nigeria will be better because this is not someone who is running about looking for how to enrich himself. This is someone who wants to give back to the society. We all know that he has made his own money through his legitimate business, not through drug like many of them do. And after they claim that they have their own money, they will still come to eat the nation's money. No, this is not the kind of person. He has made his own money and will go to any length to ensure that Nigeria is better under him even if it will warrant him spending from his own personal money. Another person here also reacted and said, "We know Buhari is not educated and doesn't have anything to offer the education sector. Tinubu still bobo us. ASUU strike will be a thing of the past. Are we now living in the past? We currently do not have a leader who can fix education in Nigeria except Peter Obi. His achievements speak for him in Anambra State." And that's it. His administration claimed that ASUU strike will be a thing of the past. But here we are now, just 6 months into his administration, and we are already having another ASUU strike. And yet, he is in Saudi Arabia parading, not minding what is going on in his nation, with no clear plan on how to settle the issue, with no clear plan on how to move the educational sector forward. All what he just wanted is just to become the president of Nigeria. It does not happen that way. You fight, you steal the mandate, but at the end of the day, you have nothing to offer to the people. Another person here also reacted and said, "When your heart is filled with love and kindness, your radiance and growth surpass any drug dealer out there. Is a kind of peace and well-being that no money earned through drugs or blood can ever purchase." My president, His Excellency Peter Obi, thanks for your investment of time and resources to ensure better lives for Nigeria's future generation. And this is it. This man understands how it's meant to be. This is how good governance is meant to be. Just imagine that Peter Obi is our president, that our mandate is not stolen. By now, just these 6 months of being in power, Nigerians would have enjoyed. Nigerians would have gotten a change that we've not gotten in the last 10 years. We would have enjoyed just in these 6 months. But look at how these criminals stole it, and they are doing nothing to ensure that we enjoy any change in this our nation. Also, a video have emerged from Jigawa State where an elderly man was stoning the billboard of Tinubu and Kashim Shettima, and they are already rejecting them even in northern Nigeria. This just shows that these people bought their way to become leaders in our nation with nothing to offer the people, even the northerners that they claim are supporting them. Watch this video, guys. This is it. Everyone is tired. Indeed, everyone is tired. They just came, stole the mandate, and they are doing nothing for the people. People are dying each day for hunger. Just this year alone, the number of persons that have committed suicide, you can't even begin to count, because most times people are doing this because they are hungry. They don't even know what to do. Many people ran into debt. They don't even know how to pay it. And they decided to end it all. And it's just because of the hardship that this current administration has put people into. Reacting to this on X, this person here said, "As seen in Jigawa State, an elderly person is stoning Tinubu Kashim Shettima's billboard along with other APC candidates, and the surrounding crowd were loudly yelling at him to stone even harder because they brought hunger and suffering in the north. We will teach Peter Obi a lesson in the hard way." And this was the statement that Tinubu and Shettima were saying. They said they are going to teach Peter Obi a lesson in the hard way. And this is the same Peter Obi that is going about doing good. Yet, even for the people, they promise that they are going to do heaven and earth for northerners. Yet, they are not doing anything for them. Now, the people are tired of them. Another person here also reacted and said, "As seen in Jigawa State, an elderly person is stoning Tinubu Shettima's billboard along with the other APC candidates, and the surrounding crowd were loudly yelling at him to stone even harder. For Nigerians, all they brought was hunger and suffering, and this is it. They brought hunger and suffering to the people. They don't even have anything to give to Nigerians. And if you watch that video, what the people there were saying is that do it, stone him more. He does not have any plan for us. They're just raining curses on this administration. Another person here also reacted and said, it is one thing to be in power, it is another thing to have legitimacy to utilize the authority that comes with it. INEC and Supreme Court can give you power. It is the people that have authority to give you legitimacy. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And this is it. Indeed, if you don't have it, you don't have it. And it will be impossible for you to work when you don't even have the legitimacy. You won't be able to even deliver the way you are meant to deliver. Also, Senator Shehu Sani has shared a post on his X account where he said that it has gotten to the point where kidnappers in Kaduna are now asking for 10 bags of rice for ransom. See what he wrote on his X account. He said, it has reached a point that Kaduna kidnappers are asking for 10 bags of rice as ransom for their hostages. And this is the point that we have gotten to in our nation. Because of hunger in the nation, it has gotten to the point where kidnappers are now asking for bags of rice. This is indeed very pathetic. We don't even know where this administration is taking our nation to. They're increasing the crimes in this nation, making people to, because of hunger, do things that are even unspeakable. Reacting to this person here said, hunger is recklessly irresponsible. They will soon start requesting for red oil and groundnut oil. That's the reality on ground. Another person here reacted and said, have you heard the presidency condemn any of those? This person here also reacted and said, with all these insecurities in both north and east, our president is globe-trotting for genuine investors to establish industries in the country. Our leaders need to wake up. Before anything, security first. And this is it. There is no way these investors will come to invest in the country with this high rate of insecurity that it has gotten to the point that kidnappers are now asking for bags of rice. Another person here also reacted and said, there is hunger in Nigeria because of APC. And this is it. This APC government have nothing to offer to the people. Just imagine the level that they have brought Nigeria to. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do also share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do also like this video, and please do also subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you will get updates whenever we post a new video.